Hello my friend, welcome to my channel. Today I've got Moonshine Manny, Build Me Up Bud-ercup, and Sorry Mrs. Robinson, and also Major Digit 08 Stampin' Plate. I've got on Nailtiques Formula 2, topped by Peel Off Base Coat, and here is Build Me Up Bud-ercup. Very pretty, kind of chartreuse green. And then Sorry Mrs. Jackson. These are both from her Project Dupe It collection. So here we go. We're going to start off with this kind of chartreuse green one. I love this color. I know it's not for everyone, but you know, I see beauty in the unusual, and to me this is unusual. Most people are, you know, like to wear pinks and reds and purples and, you know, what we would call quote unquote normal colors. And this one's just a little outside that box, so that's why I enjoy it. And here we go with Mrs. Robinson. And I am really liking it too. Now, Moonshine Manny's formulas are not always just dead on consistent. They're not all exactly the same. But I really like the formulas on both of these. I am going to need 2 coats of each color to get full opacity, but they were both really easy to work with. I've had a few Moonshine Mannies that had other, you know, things in it, you know, other, you know, glitters and shimmers and whatever, and some of those polishes are a little thick, so I was really happy that these were not in need of any thinner for me to be able to, you know, use them easily. These are both so pretty. I am going to top these nails with some Pro FX Quick Dry Top Coat. I'm going to get it to dry down, and we're going to get busy making some decals, or as some people call it, advanced stamping or reverse stamping. Whatever you call it, that's what we're fixing to get into here. Look how I love that glossy top coat on that. So pretty. I don't know. I really do intend on trying to get into a little more matting this year, you know, even if it's at the very end, you know, just give it a shot, see what it looks like. Hi Woody, how you doing? He's such a good helper. Oh, alrighty, so here's my swatch photo on their own. I'll be using Major Digit 08 today, and I've picked out this image right here. Kind of lacy looking. I'll be using Bases Loaded Lacquer Shutout, my H. La Corsadora scraper, and what stamp are we going to get? We're going to get out them Konad stampers, and the AliExpress stampers, and a Maniology stamper. Got a little bit of everybody playing today. So I'm going to make 5 decals, but I'm really only going to show, I think, 1, because they're all going to be exactly the same. I'm not doing anything different. So pick that image up, and that's pretty good. I do clean my plate off with pure acetone. And I guess I am going to show y'all me like plopping some of them out. Maybe I'll only show you the, yeah, you know, I'm just going to show you some of it. I'm not going to keep on showing this, but there we go. So I've got 5 of them stamped out, and I'll be using On the Black by Bases Loaded Lacquer to fill in the design. And I've got out my What's Up Nails Mermaid O brush today. It was just the handiest one. It was sitting out. And we're just going to fill in like those little ovals that are in this design. And I don't know what made me decide to use these colors as far as stamping and filling in. But I wanted the nails to be cohesive, but I didn't want to use the 2 colors that I used as my base to fill in for, you know, whatever nails. And, you know, the girl don't have no rhyme or reason. That's what I'm saying. You guys, when I sit down to play, I don't have time to go testing things out anymore. And I just grab whatever polishes look good. I start off with that, and then I grab a plate that an image catches my eye, and then I just grab polishes to stamp with. I used to plan out my manicures. I used to have time to do that, and even do like a swatch nail or something and practice. I don't have that time anymore. I just sit down and start playing. So what y'all get is just off the cuff. I'm going to let those decals dry, and then I'm going to use this Get a Grip from Vibrant Vinyls as my sticky base, because I did let them dry. Now, that pinky nail, that did not do good. I don't know what happened to that, but it was not a good execution. But the ones I'm going to show you me doing actually do pretty well, so we'll see. Alright, so here we go. Gonna plop it on there. And I really loved how it did that like triangle image in the center. I do clean off excess under that stamper, just like I would if I was regular stamping. But I love that little triangle in the middle that's showing the base color so well. I've got my little thread nippers out here, my little pinchy scissors, and I'm trimming off a little bit that I can. It's kind of folding back underneath my nail, so I'm having a little trouble trying to persuade it to stick out so I can trim it a little bit more. Now, I'm going to confess, this is just like another manicure I did here pretty recently. I make the biggest mess cleaning this one up. That black, I didn't put on any Burt's Bees or anything, so my cuticles and skin around my nails is just dry, 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 and it makes me smear that black just everywhere. And I could have trimmed them down a little bit before applying them to my nail, but I just didn't think about it. I do have my little cuticle tool out here, and I got a little piece of it up, but I didn't have as much luck with this time. The decals weren't really that dry, so all it was doing was mushing them. So I decided to go back to the cleanup brush. And I know from here it doesn't look too bad, but when you see my swatch photo, you'll see how bad it looked. Now, you know, the next day after washing my hands several times and everything, that funk around my cuticles went away, and then I just had a really nice manicure. You know, something I was proud of. I'm not real proud of the messy cleanup. I don't want y'all to think I'm like all like proud of it, but this is the reality. Sometimes certain colors, black is particularly bad. Sometimes I have trouble with white, and definitely red or blues. So, you know, any polish can do it. It's not the fault of the polish. It's just the nature of the beast. It's the way it is. But that's why we have our cleanup tools. We use them, and then we use the hand soaping and washing and all that to hopefully clean up the rest of it. Now, I had a really fun time doing this manicure. You know, as I always do. But I wish I could do decal manicures more often. I wish I had more time to do water marbles and other nail art things. It's gotten to where if I don't like double stamp or decals, I just kind of feel like I'm leaving it flat, like just doing basic stamping. So we're going to try to do more of the other techniques than just the basic stamping. I'm not saying all of my manicures are going to be like that, because sometimes we just don't have time for that. You ladies know what I'm talking about. And if any of you gentlemen are into painting your nails, you might understand this also. But I do just, I'm a ninny on the cleanup. But there's just some things that are just going to have to wear off, and this is going to be one of those manicures. I'm just warning y'all. I don't want y'all to see that swatch photo and think that, you know, my heads are in the clouds or something. So we're going to use the Maniology smudge-free top coat over this. Aren't those pretty? I think they turned out pretty. Maybe a little different, a little wild, but I do some wild stuff over here. I wear what I want to wear. Now, once that Maniology top coat is dry, I'm going to go in with Poshe today, and I'm going to seal these in. That glossy, fast-drying top coat. Yay, yay. I'm going to cap my free edge here. But I enjoyed this one. And I'm pretty much wearing my manicures for about a week now. I mean, it might be 6 days. But that pinky nail did not turn out, you know. And I wasn't going to go back and redo it. I was like, whatever. You're just the odd one out. You know, I know y'all all had manicures like that. It happens. Alrighty, so here is my swatch photo. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a comment down below. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.